This is the starting point of our journey.
Pam, pararam, pam, pam.
I like that there is a castle. It's a small castle, but it gives some significance
Oh yes,
to this.
and some extra value. Yes.
Right over there in the distance is Mojácar, and only a little bit further, you can't really see it from here, is Vera Playa, where we could be spending the next couple of days in all luxury and comfort. But no,
Nah.
we are going in that direction, to the infinite wilderness, or at least what you can call wilderness at the Spanish Mediterranean coast. But at least it's gonna be small villages, and from what we hear, lots and lots of nude beaches.
And it's gotta be so much better, I guarantee you.
When we were staying in Vera Playa several years ago, our friend Tony had taken us on a day trip to the Cabo de Gata Natural Park. We immediately fell in love with its natural beauty and very clothing optional scene. And we knew that we wanted to come back here to see more and stay longer. Which eventually brought us to the small castle.
You like the castle?
Yes. I have to say, like, yes. It's very small and we can't go up. So yes, but could have been better.
I like the castle. It's nice.
That's good.
And it's our starting point.
That's true.
So let's go, let's roll. There've been a lot of points of interest in Cabo de Gata and also lots of possible nude beaches. So the plan for the next couple of days is just drive around, stop everywhere we can stop and see what happens. From here you're getting a better idea of what we're heading into. It's lots and lots and lots of nature. Just right in the middle is a very big building. That was supposed to be a top-class hotel, but it was built illegally, so they stopped the construction and now it's a top-class ruin, probably. Maybe we can get closer, we will have a look, because we're driving in that direction anyway. It still looks exactly the same as when we passed by here 3 years ago. It feels a bit like a science fiction movie, but all the cranes still being here. It's like they were building this and then something really bad just happened and everybody disappeared. It's a weird place.
I was very much, I don't know, looking forward to coming back and see this place, if it was still here or not. And it is, because taking it down costs a lot of money, so they just leave it here.
Yeah, now it's here, so what do you do with this?
Now it's sitting here, standing here, being ugly. But at least the pigeons, they have a place to stay. Look, it's their hotel now. Sad, very, very sad.
The hotel ruins hadn't changed a bit since we were here last time, and probably won't for years to come. But apparently, there was another building that we missed during our previous visit.
According to the information we found on the internet, this is supposed to be a possible nude beach. And according to Google Maps, there is also a hippie temple here. And I'm curious about this because this is one of the reasons why we wanted to come to Cabo de Gata. It's because it's said to attract a lot of hippies. And from our experience, places where hippies go are often places that we like as well.
Maybe we are the modern hippies. I see a lot of stones put on top of each other. Is that the hippie temple?
I don't know.
You are the hippie. You just told everybody. Oh. Okay, I think we found it.
Wow, this is cool.
This is crazy.
I have to walk slowly because I'm afraid that if I touch just anything, it will all tumble down like dominoes.
It's breathtaking. It's so powerful. It's unbelievable. And just reading all these beautiful rocks with little quotes that people wrote on them. Taking the live in the present very literally. I have a strong vibration can I say vibration? Probably. Or need or desire to go clothes free here in this place. This place is full with energy, and not just this place, just in general. The moment that we arrived in Cabo de Gata, it was just like this massive energy cloud that came over me. It's crazy, it's very difficult to explain. But yeah, living in the present. Skinny dipping, right over there, 100%.
Probably the beach over there is the nude beach. It looks very nude beachy. And the fact that it's right next to a hippie temple should also give something away. Hippies and nude beaches have always very well worked together. If it was in the middle of winter, I might be tempted to go for a skinny dip. But it is the middle of winter. Go hippie! Swim! Swim hippie, swim!
Let's go. Oh. Hola! Winter skinny dipping. For the record, it is December. Hoo, hoo, hoo. And it feels really good. Going in is awesome, but coming out and then feeling the wind on your body and the sun, it's just that was absolutely hippie amazing. Peace out.
We've only been in Cabo de Gata for maybe 2 hours and we already found amazing nature, a nude beach, some hippie stuff. So I'm wondering what we're gonna do for the next several days. It's gonna only go down now because it's gonna get cold, it's winter van life. I don't really like winter van life or cold. So are we just gonna go back and go to Vera Playa?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm loving it.
This is another reason why we wanted to spend some time in Cabo de Gata. It's said to have lots and lots of cool places to camp. Like those guys over there.
For weeks, we had been dreaming about wild camping at Cabo de Gata, but that turned out to be a mistake.
The wild camping part of this trip has taken an interesting turn. Apparently, because Cabo de Gata is a national park or natural park, it's not allowed to camp in the wilderness, and we heard stories that the police chases you away. I'm not sure if it happens a lot or not, but for our first night we're not gonna risk it. So instead we're camping wild on a parking lot in a town, but it looks like a fun town.
And I mean, it's not that bad. If you just look that direction, then it's quite good.
Staying inside the town quickly proved to have some advantages, like staying warm during the cold nights. The big downside would be a lack of privacy.
And because it was a little bit crowded on our parking lot where we're gonna stay tonight as well, we decided to find a spot in the wilderness to shower. So at least now we still have the camping in wilderness feel, or at least showering in wilderness feel. If you've seen our road tripping videos of about a month or 2 ago, you may recognize this structure. And yes, as I expected, it's here to stay. But we made some improvements. We now have magnets, so we can actually put the shower curtain, we connect it to the door so nobody can look in. And then we also have a shower mat, so our feet don't get dirty when we're showering. And the best of all, we have a shower.
Ta-da!
It's not a joke, this is our actual shower. We wanted something that didn't need any changes to our van, and this is pretty much what we came up with.
And it has warm water. No, it's not true. That's a joke.
It can.
It can. It should have.
So how this works is you get a bag filled with water. We have a hose, and then there's a foot pump to add air to the bag. So it puts pressure on it, and this way there's water coming out of the hose. It works surprisingly well.
Few things in life are more liberating than showering outdoors, especially if you build your own shower. And this was a good introduction for the next stop on our list.
San Pedro, that's where we're going. Almost there. Only another 4.8 kilometers, I think.
Keep walking, just keep walking.
The nude beach we want to visit today is probably one of the hardest to get to. We're looking at about a 5-kilometer walk one way. And normally we would have skipped it because there are plenty of other easy to access nude beaches in the area. But this one apparently has a hippie community built around it. And that's something that we find very interesting.
Are you planning to stay there, Nick? Because, I mean, you've been talking about hippies for a long time now and a lot of time. So I don't know. Are you planning to stay?
It will mostly depend on the distance. If it's too far, I'm not coming back anymore.
Wow. This is beautiful.
The walk is definitely not a punishment. It's really beautiful here and the road is not too rough, so it walks pretty easy. And it gives you an opportunity to appreciate the landscape even more because you can drive through it and it's nice, it's beautiful. But if you walk and it goes slower, you can really soak it up.
Power of nature. The middle of the road, there she is.
Must be very recent. Because there's no way that a tree can grow in this ground.
You don't know that.
It means that we're on the good way, because this looks like a very hippie-ish thing to do. Plant a tree in the middle of the road.
I like it.
There it is.
That place looks amazing.
We walked for, I think, an hour right now, including some stops, and we are not the fastest walkers, so it's very easy to do this walk.
When we ask people about this place, or people told us about this place, it's always referred as hippies live there. What does make somebody a hippie? For me, it's just, you could also say people live there. Yeah, interesting. Oh, I'm getting epiphanies on this walk. Or maybe the lack of epiphanies, because I don't know the answer to my own question.
Maybe exactly that is the answer. Certain places with their unique energy and untamed beauty seem to call out to those who are searching. They remind us that sometimes the journey is more transformative than the destination. Although in this case, the destination was pretty awesome too.
This place looks surprisingly well maintained. And the reason why this surprises me is because I've seen videos before of so-called hippie villages, but most of the time it's just a bunch of alcoholics living on a garbage dump. But not this place. On first sight it looks well maintained, well organized, nice.
Isn't life just amazing? Sitting here on the beach after a walk of what, an hour and a half? Having a sandwich with cheese.
Sandwich that's 2 days old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter. With two beloved caddies. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi. Hi. I think he's comfortable.
I'm not sure how okay it is to film here. People are friendly and welcoming, but still I kind of feel like an intruder. And also because there are no fences or no walls, you constantly feel like you're walking in somebody's garden, somebody's backyard.
This place is the full package. Gym area. Right over here.
Found the public toilet. I don't know why I came searching for it, but it's interesting. It is interesting.
Do you need to go?
No, I don't. I just wanted to see what it looked like for some weird reason. This is what curiosity does to you. It brings you to amazing places and to makeshift toilets. I wonder how many people actually live here, because if you look down from the hill, you see a couple of old buildings and some tents on the beach, and that's it. But once you're in the village and you look closer, there are huts everywhere.
It's not only huts, it's structures, it's solar panels that give it away. Unbelievable. I like it. I really, really like it. See, look up there, all the way up there. There's another one.
I think it's quite a big village. If anyone knows, leave it in the comments. Is there going to be any skinny dipping?
Oh. Out of the wind, it's absolutely perfect. But the wind is coming straight towards the beach. So that is what makes it cold. I don't know yet. What about you?
Definitely not.
No?
This is Spain in winter. It's actually pretty agreeable. It's t-shirt weather, but The breeze reminds you that it's still winter. But this is the first nude beach we actually encounter nude people. But maybe that's out of necessity in this place.
What's the verdict, Nick? Are we staying?
Nah, we have to think about that. Let's go back to our own hippie camp. In a way, it's quite similar. People who are staying on the parking lot are also self-sustainable, take care of everything. But we have shops very close to us, and we also have a porta potty instead of a hole in the ground. That's also very comforting.
I like it. I really like it. I think I can live here for a couple of days, maybe a week. I can see myself wandering around the village, working on my condition, because going up and down, whew, and skinny dipping and hanging out with the community. Yeah, enjoying this beautiful view every day. I can see it. I can feel it too.
The question, what defines a hippie, got stuck in my head throughout the way back. And to a further extent, what defines naturists, or nudists, or van lifers, or anyone else who gets a certain label because they make unconventional life choices? Aren't we all just people who have discovered something in life that makes us happy? In any case, Cabo de Gata seems to have an energy that has been attracting people for centuries.
You can see castles and towers like these all along the coastline of Cabo de Gata. Yesterday we were walking on a hiking trail that was called the Pirates Trail. So I guess this was really necessary to build these things, that there's a lot of fighting going on in this area. A lot of conquering.
Luckily these days are over, because now you have these beautiful castles all along the coast, and I mean, this place is amazing. It is so much different than all the other beaches we've been.
And this is something I really enjoy traveling around Cabo de Gata. There are lots of nude beaches, but there's also always something extra. Either it's a viewpoint or a hike or a hippie village or a castle. It's a nude beach plus something extra. When the people from back in the day protecting the castle would come back today, what do you think they would think about the nude beach?
They would think it's awesome.
Maybe it was already a nude beach.
Who knows? Who knows?
I can't imagine that they had great showers here, so probably everybody was just washing in the sea. Nudity was totally accepted.
How naked the guards of the castle were is something we will probably never know. But the answer to other questions were literally just around the corner.
Now we also know why there are so many watchtowers and castles at the coast. This is an old gold mine. Apparently gold was found here somewhere mid-1800s. That's what the sign says. And in just 150 years, they dug up over 5 tons of gold. That's a lot of money. You see right over there in between those two mountains, that's where the beach is, where we just were earlier.
And if you look very closely over there, there's a white building. And that's the house that I want to buy, with the gold that I found in the mines.
It's interesting to think about. Maybe the mountain is not dry. Maybe we can just get lucky if we start digging and find enough gold so we never have to make YouTube videos again. But then again, I think I like making YouTube videos more than I like digging in mountains.
You know what I always say? There's only one way to find out.
Okay, you dig. I go to the nude beaches, film videos, and you dig.
It was your proposal, Nick. It was your proposal.
Looks like gold to me.
Even if it was gold, we have absolutely no idea how it looks. Oh, wait. I can now take a picture of it and put it in Google. Google, tell me what it is. Pom 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 pom. Rusty rock.
Oh. Yay, we found rusty rock.
Funny.
This was a really good case of wishful thinking. We're just a half hour further and the landscape again looks completely, not completely different, but kind of different. It looks more deserty, and there are these, what they call tequila plants. Agave?
Agave.
Agave plants.
Tequila.
If you know the purpose, that's more than enough. And the additional feature, other than skinny dip spots of this area, is that a lot of Hollywood movies have been filmed here. Pretty much every mountain you see around me will have appeared one way or another in a Western movie probably. But the beach here, Monsool Beach, is famous because it has been in the Indiana Jones movie. Do you think that they planted the agave trees here just so it would look like a desert in the United States or Mexico? It is a good theory, you have to say, it is a good theory.
I have to think about it. Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
Maybe it's all part of the decor. If you want to record a Hollywood movie, this is probably the place you want to be.
The variety of beaches at Cabo de Gata is worth a Hollywood movie on its own, with endless sandy stretches, towering hills, and impressive rock formations. Traveling during the empty winter months truly felt magical, but one thing had been missing.
Although our goal for the last few days was mostly to find nude beaches, we haven't been skinny dipping that much, and the main reason is that there's a very chilly winter breeze, but this is our last chance. What do you think?
I have to, right? I need to. I want to. And I'm going to.
Just to give you a small perspective of time, tonight is Christmas Eve. It's not too bad. It is too bad. It's really bad. It's really cold, I can tell you. This is freezing, the water.
Oh, awesome.
If you want to spend your days on nude beaches, winter in Cabo de Gata may not be the best recommendation.
It is.
But it's a great time to travel around this place. We are gonna celebrate Christmas Eve, so we're gonna put the camera down and we will see you in our next video. And if you want to know what that's gonna be about,
You know what to do. Subscribe to our channel, put on your notification if you don't want to miss anything. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we just see you in 2 weeks.
bye bye. So the plan for
The downside of one of this beautiful, this is a downside of one of this, bleh.
and it must have been
Ah! Ah! Ah, don't. A bit too comfortable. Eh?